August 18, 1996. A journalist named Gary Webb published a story that would destroy his career. He claimed the CIA helped flood Los Angeles with cocaine. Everyone called him crazy. The media destroyed him. The government denied everything. 3 years later, Gary Webb was found dead. 2 gunshot wounds to the head. Ruled a suicide. But here's what nobody talks about. Gary Webb was right. Declassified CIA documents from 1998 confirmed it. Internal investigations proved it. The Inspector General admitted it. The Central Intelligence Agency had partnered with cocaine traffickers. They protected drug shipments into the United States. They helped create the crack epidemic that killed over 100,000 Americans. This isn't conspiracy theory. This is documented fact. And the full story is so much worse than you think. Because this wasn't some rogue operation. This went all the way to the top. And it started with a secret war that Americans weren't supposed to know about. 1979, Nicaragua. A communist revolution overthrows the government. The Sandinistas take power. Ronald Reagan is terrified. He sees Nicaragua as a Soviet foothold in Central America. So the CIA creates a plan. They'll fund a rebel army called the Contras. These rebels will overthrow the Sandinistas. There's just one massive problem. Congress won't pay for it. In 1982, Congress passes the Boland Amendment. It explicitly forbids funding the Contras. No CIA money, no military aid, nothing. But the CIA doesn't stop. They just get creative. Lieutenant Colonel Oliver North coordinates the whole thing. The plan is simple but insane. They'll find alternative funding sources. They'll sell weapons to Iran secretly. They'll help the Contras make money however possible. And that's where the cocaine comes in. Enter Danilo Blandon and Norwin Menezes, 2 Nicaraguan drug traffickers with Contra connections. They're already smuggling cocaine into California. The CIA knows about it. And instead of stopping them, the agency makes a deal. Blandon and Menezes can keep trafficking. The CIA will protect them from law enforcement. In exchange, the profits go to fund Contra operations. This creates the perfect pipeline. Cocaine from Colombia, through Nicaragua, into Los Angeles, protected by America's own intelligence agency. But they needed distribution. They needed someone who could move massive quantities on American streets. They found him in South Central Los Angeles. His name was Ricky Donnell Ross. Street name, Freeway Rick, a high school tennis player who couldn't read. He started selling drugs in 1979. Small-time operation. Then in 1981, he met Danilo Blandon. Blandon offered him something nobody else could. Unlimited cocaine at wholesale prices. Ross could buy a kilo for $10,000. Street value was $80,000. The margins were insane. Within months, Ross was moving 100 kilos a week, then 500 kilos a week. By 1984, he was the largest crack dealer in Los Angeles, making $3 million per day. And Danilo Blandon was his only supplier. Blandon had unlimited product because he had CIA protection. DA agents who tried to investigate kept getting blocked. Police raids would get mysteriously canceled. Informants would disappear. One DEA agent, Celerino Castillo, tried to report the trafficking. He documented everything. Planes flying cocaine from El Salvador. Landing at military bases, protected by CIA assets. His supervisors told him to stand down. When he persisted, they reassigned him. The protection went beyond just looking away. The CIA actively facilitated the trafficking. They provided airstrips and planes. The same planes that flew weapons to the Contras would return loaded with cocaine. The pilots had official credentials. If they got caught, the CIA would intervene. This happened dozens of times. Documented cases where traffickers were released because of national security. Meanwhile, crack cocaine was destroying American cities. In 1985 alone, crack-related hospital emergencies increased by 470%. Los Angeles saw over 1,000 gang-related murders. Entire neighborhoods became war zones. And this was just Los Angeles. The same operation was running in other cities. Miami, New York, Houston. The CIA's trafficking network was nationwide. But the scale of the operation was about to get even bigger. because what happened next would expose the entire conspiracy. 1986. A plane gets shot down over Nicaragua. American pilot Eugene Hasenfuss survives. He's captured by Sandinista forces. Documents found on the plane prove CIA involvement. The Iran-Contra scandal explodes into public view. Congressional hearings begin. Oliver North testifies. He admits to the weapons sales. He admits to funding the Contras illegally, but he denies any knowledge of drug trafficking. The CIA denies everything related to cocaine. They call it Soviet propaganda. For 10 years, the denials hold. Then Gary Webb starts investigating. He finds court documents from Freeway Rick Ross's trial. Rick testified that his supplier worked with the Contras. Webb tracks down Danilo Blandon. Blandon admits everything on record. He confirms he was trafficking to fund the Contras. He confirms the CIA knew about it. Webb finds more sources. Pilots who flew the planes. DEA agents who were blocked from investigating. Contra leaders who admitted receiving drug money. The evidence is overwhelming. Webb publishes the Dark Alliance series in August 1996. The response is immediate and brutal. The CIA issues blanket denials. Major newspapers attack Webb's credibility. The Washington Post, New York Times, and Los Angeles Times all publish hit pieces. They don't dispute the facts. They just say Webb exaggerated the CIA's knowledge. Webb loses his job. His marriage falls apart. He becomes unemployable in journalism. But then something unexpected happens. Public pressure forces the CIA to investigate itself. In 1998, Inspector General Frederick Hitz releases a report. Volume 1 confirms that CIA assets were trafficking drugs. Volume 2 admits the CIA knew about it and did nothing. The report reveals that more than 50 Contra-related individuals and organizations had drug connections. The CIA had received allegations about them. The agency did not investigate, did not report to law enforcement. In some cases, actively protected the traffickers from prosecution. The report confirms Webb was right about everything. But by then, nobody cares anymore. The media had already destroyed his credibility. The story gets buried on page 18 of newspapers. No CIA officers face prosecution. No government officials go to jail. The crack epidemic killed over 100,000 people between 1984 and 1990, incarcerated hundreds of thousands more, destroyed entire communities, and the agency responsible faced zero consequences. Gary Webb was found dead in December 2004. 2 gunshots to the head. The coroner ruled it suicide. Possible but suspicious. His family believes he was murdered. We'll never know for certain, but here's what we do know. A government agency helped poison American cities with cocaine. They did it to fund a secret war. They got caught.